We had a bit of a drama to start this leg of our journey. The bus driver had left one of our bags on the pavement back in Quebec and refused to go and get it. Not his fault, he said, and yet he left it. So we had to get a taxi. The hotel luckily found it, and here's the taxi arriving as the train's pulling in. The ocean train is fairly modern, clean and neat. Cabins were a bit smaller than the Canadian. Once again, the bunks. Bunks did not have the same clearance as the Canadian. And sleeping, well, yes, I'll let myself explain what I thought about the sleeping the quarters.
Okay, we're on our way on Via Rail from Quebec City to Halifax, and we've just spent a fairly uncomfortable night in close quarters. The Canadian really spoilt us. The beds on the Canadian were really good. These ones, not so good. Alright, I'll just show you the bathroom come shower. Also a bit squeezy, but the shower is incorporated in it, unlike the Canadian, which had a separate shower room. So things will get extra wet, or what, I don't know. But we won't be having a shower this morning. It's a bit tight. So very hard for me to get round. Hardly enough room to get round the side there, somewhat of my girth. But, you know, it's very modern looking. But the bed's sloped out from the wall because they're obviously just the cushions for the sofa. So you're trying to hold on all night, and a lot narrower than the Canadian. Alright, off to breakfast.
The ocean train is basically a commuter train, so we stopped at quite a few stations along the way. Breakfast was quite substantial. Lois had the scrambled eggs and, well, you can see what she had. And I had the smoothie bowl, which was nuts and fruit. Very tasty though, very tasty. So the usual standard for Via, and of course the bonus was the great scenery you could watch as you were eating your breakfast. This was supposed to be coming into autumn too, on the east coast, and the leaves really hadn't turned to any great extent. They're all saying it's climate change. Anyhow, while we're having breakfast, the steward came in and started fixing our bed up, so have a watch of this.
Easy. Not bad, right? Thank you. You're very welcome. That's cool.
So there.
Much better.
Then time for lunch. We just seemed to eat a lot, but we didn't. I had the cassoulet and Lois had the pasta for lunch. The soup of the day was mushroom soup, and once again I might emphasise things were always hot and able to be eaten pretty well straight away. Very tasty. The sausages were a little bit spicier, but yeah, still nice. And I think Lois's pasta, recalling her saying that was nice and warm as well. And then we had a bit of cake for dessert, and once again any juice, tea, coffee that you'd like was no problems. The cabin couches were comfortable and you could stretch out if you so wished, and there was the pull down table in between if you wanted to bring something into the cabin. So we continued on looking for our autumn trees, which were few and far between, I regret to say. And so we prepare to finish off our ride on the ocean train. One of the things was interesting as we walked past the locos, they actually have them tail end to each other. It seems that in the olden days Halifax had a turning circle, but there was some politics or whatever, and that got cut out of the system, and now they run them like this so they don't have to turn their locos around. So, welcome to Nova Scotia. Please follow the rest of our videos. You'll see us in Halifax, up to Prince Edward Island, see Anne of Green Gables house, and a lot more on future videos. Remember to subscribe and you'll get notification when these come up. Thank you for watching.